Hey everybody, thank you for joining us today and hope you're having a swell day. So we will try to have some fun as we go about trying to sketch uh, form, a person and show two sides with different cross-hatching technique, namely a pencil and a pen. So to best do this, we are going to first draw that form or that humanoid form to get started. So vertical line, arc, grabbing a different pencil there. So circle, circle, arc, circle, arc, and from here just have this coming down, another arc right there. Try to keep it as even as you can. Doesn't have to be exactly even, but if it is, it helps. And an oval right about here. And the line could be running to down the middle. So eyes, nose, mouth. Those are the arms, and we'll put in that. So chest and the torso. So it's essentially the upper torso that we're doing. Now for the rest of this exercise, I would recommend that you should actually use a pencil right through first. But let me actually put down this guy first so that we can have our essential template to work with when we are going into cross-hatching details. So along those lines, I've just roughly put in some anatomy. So the bulk or the streamlined physique that you wish for, or the bulkier physique, it's all up to you. I'm just drawing a fairly fit person because that is the essential part with which you have to work with if we are going to make this work. So just even out the arms there. So there we have it. We have put down some essential elements there when it comes to the basic torso. And if you wish, and I would recommend actually, just put in some additional details in terms of muscle structure like that. So we have that going. Now on this end, I will be using with the brush first. So we're going to do cross hatch, but we'll also shade certain areas where we expect the light to cast down. So as you see that I am highlighting some neck muscles there. I'm going into his face on that end. highlighting a bit there, the ears. If I am to show he is pec consistent or pec heavy, I'm going to cast a little shadow there. Put in a little shadow like that. And for this, of course, I would recommend that you should Google lots of images, see how the wondrous human form is brought out in light and in other reflective aspects. But so I have very crudely and very quickly highlighted where certain shadows will be cast. And that is the portion that I'm covering with the pen. So I'm going to grab a pen again, and I'm going to put in some light crosshatch right along the this is a very thin point, and as you see that even a bit of the crosshatch begins to show. We're going into the face. Going back to the bicep there, going along like that. So we all know that the primary function of the crosshatch is really to go along the shape that we have put in. But that does not have to be always the case. Like certain artists in different media work the crosshatch differently. For example, I am making it minimal here. I'm fading it out there, and so this I've kept it very minimal here around that more dense pen that I had put in. And if you see here, by comparison, if I go with a thin pencil, so I forgot that I was supposed to do the essential same shading in first. So I'm going all the way there. So that bit of shading just gives, you know, the form, or the character in this case, an edge, in the sense that it really brings out the beauty of the human form. So you saw how quick that was, not necessarily because I was using some skills, but if you run along the same lines, the real skill is just putting down that first sketch, and then across the board you can have like different cross hatching going for you. And so I'm going to do the same thing with the pencil here. that just illustrates somewhat of a difference between the two mediums. So the same technique, but just two mediums to explore there in terms of crosshatch and shading. So thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe and keep in touch, and we'll see you soon again. Have yourself a wonderful day.